This is Tarron of Twisted Mesquite Performance Horses. We wanted to introduce Ryan Fisher. He is our new member of our team. He come and joined us coming on about a month or so now. He'll be out here with us, learn what we're doing with our horse program and some of these other ventures that we're getting into later on. Ryan's a very quick learner. He's been able to learn and pay attention and kind of put to action what he's been learning, and he does that extremely well. We're excited to have him be a part of our team. This horse here that we're gonna have Ryan work, Ryan's been working, is Squirrel. He's an older horse, kind of been there, done that type horse. We wanted to give Ryan an opportunity to ride this horse for multiple reasons. It's going to help him learn, but then also for Squirrel, we've been told that he's a pretty user-friendly type horse, and we want to be able to make sure that that's the case. We want to be able to see how he handles different things, see how he handles both of us working with him, and so we're going to have a better idea for when customers come and talk to us about this horse. We're going to have a better idea of how this horse reacts and handles multiple people handling him, seeing what his temperament's like. And so far he's been a very good minded horse, very, very forgiving, very easy for people to get around, especially on the ground. And as we continue on with his training, as we continue on with more so his tune-up, we'll be able to see more and be able to tell more and have a better idea of what this horse looks like for anybody that's interested in this horse. Now, if you are interested in this horse, he's a older gelding. He's grade, but he's been a pretty good, been told that he's been pretty good to put youngsters on and new people, beginners. And so far, I do think that's been the case. Again, we have him in our program, helping get him tuned up and sold for the right person. So this. We wanted to kind of come on here, introduce Ryan, and introduce a horse. So we'll now watch Ryan work his magic.
Hi, I'm Ryan Fisher with Twisted Mesquite Performance Horse Program, and I'm here today with this horse, Squirrel. We got him about a week or two ago. So we're going to start off with some lunging right here. And all that. He's a little slow at first, but I guess that's what you expect because he is an older horse. He is an older horse and all that, and so yeah. I'm gonna yield them hindquarters. We're gonna point this way. Pretty good with that. Okay. Now we're going to bump it up a little bit. We're going to get him into a lunge and all that. Make him go a little bit faster. And we're going to cut in front of him, point, and if he doesn't go immediately, we cluck, and then we just kind of swing the stick at him a little bit. We don't hit him, just swing it at him. Did pretty good. Ooh. So he did pretty good with that. So now we're going to desensitize a little bit with the lead rope and all that. He's always done pretty good with this and all that. When we put the saddle on him for the first time, he didn't do nothing. He just kind of sat there, relaxed, and everything. Good. Now we're going to do the other side, because if we do it to one side, we're going to do it to the other. And you want to get everywhere on him. You want to get around the legs, around the hind end and all that, around the back, kind of where his withers are and all that. So now we're going to get the stick and we're going to yield his hind end. So we're not going to go right now. The thing that you want him to do is you want him to cross this close foot in front of his other one. So we're going to, and then after he does that, you just kind of want to rub on him. There you go. Did pretty good with that. There you go. You did pretty good with this hind end. Now let's try and do his forequarters. Yeah, he did a little bit. Well, I'm going to take that. Take that. There you go. So he crossed it over about right here. Sometimes either right here or right here would be a good way. There you go. So he did that pretty good. Now we're going to go on the other side and do the same thing. We're going to yield his hindquarters first. There you go. There you go. There, he did it. There you go. He was able to cross it and all that. And if he doesn't, you just kind of keep going with it. He's good. He's a little spook on this side, so you just kind of want to pet him. Say, it's okay for me to be here. Everything's fine. Whew, calm down. There you go. So he did pretty good with his hind end. Do his forequarters now. There you go, we're going to take that. Pet him. There you go. That was a good one. There you go. And now, his forequarters and hindquarters, we disengage those. Now we're going to do some flexing and all that, get them close. Pet them. So now I'm going to do some flexing. And he's an older horse, and usually older horses are a little more stiffer in the neck, just like you go look at your grandpa. He's going to be stiff in the knees and all that. So he's going to be a little more stiffer in the neck, but we kind of want him to be kind of touching right here. But since he's a little more stiffer, I'll give him some leeway. So, he's doing pretty good. Now, if he's not willing to give it to you, you just kind of want to bump him a little bit. And then once he gives you a little bit, kind of let go a little bit. There you go. I'll give him that. Gave right there. He ain't gonna touch it all the way, but give him that. Now we're gonna go again. Usually when you're flexing them, you look right here. At first, kind of want to almost, it's like cutting through butter when you're moving their head. There you go. Gave right there. Let's try this side now. Here, I'm gonna give you guys a better point of view of this. Kind of want to be kind of right here. Of course, I trust this horse not kick up towards me, but he's also all that, so. If he's not willing to move his head, just kind of give him a little bit of a bump until he gives it. He's stopping right there, so you want to give him a little bit of a bump towards it. There you go. Do it again. Stiffening up right there. Hanging on to right there, so we're gonna give him a little bit of a bump. There you go. See if we can get him a little bit closer. There you go. He gave right there. Notice how his head's low. He's being submissive, so his head's low. Now we're going to go again. There you go. There you go. There you go, I like that. You gave a lot more than the last time. So, on this side, he did really well on, and I've always noticed that he's a lot more willing of me being on this side than the other side, but if he can do it on this side, he can do it on that side. Get it. There you go. Do on this side now. We'll move. There you go. I like that. He gave in. There you go.